As we mentioned Wednesday, elevators around the Corn Belt are using temporary and emergency storage to hold this year's massive crop. And some farmers are trying to cut additional holding and drying costs by bagging their own grain. AgDay's Betsy Gibbons shows us one farmer trying to bag for the first time.
Harvest may be over, but the work for Grant Nolan isn't.
Our model is that we try to keep the majority of our grain on farm. It assumes more risk on our side, but also it allows us to capture a higher price point at a later point in the year.
For the first time, the Central Illinois farmer is storing his grain horizontally in bags as a way to cut storage and drying costs at the elevator.
Present point, we're pretty close to being full of our storage. We basically put these bags out as a means to get us through maybe 20% of our harvest,
while hoping to take advantage of a possible higher market down the road.
It's been nice to be able to capitalize on taking those bushels and trying to maximize them.
He says others in the eastern Corn Belt are going that route too, something Nolan hasn't seen much of in his area until now.
At the local facilities, the ground piles, you see those every year. We have big yields, but you don't see it on the producer level.
Nolan estimates he's saving about 40 cents a bushel by storing in bags instead of a local elevator. The bag loader, however, is a big expense, ranging in price from about $25,000 to $40,000.
If you could load constant grain flow to it, 15,000 bushel an hour, which is really fast, but it's just keeping that grain coming to it at that pace.
An expense he feels is worth it.
The local facility levels, commercial storage rates increased. Drying rates are not decreasing in cost. So for us, we had to make the decision, what is an alternative option out there?
Because he's trying to capture the carry, his goal is not a long-term storage solution, but long enough to do what the market tells him.
Our plan is at some point between now and February, we're going to have an opportunity to move grain. We'll probably move that out of our upright storage to the marketplace and then pick up our storage that's temporary and put it in upright storage.
Nolan thinks a new era of bagging may be beginning, and hopefully his work is worth it.
I think this will be something we do on an annual basis.
In Blue Mound, Illinois, I'm Betsy Gibbons reporting for AgDay.